Hi, I'm Emily Keene with Secrets of a Horse Whisperer, and this is a new horse in training. His name is Oliver. We may change his name. I've touched him once before, and I didn't try to teach him anything new. So I'm going to try to document this process with this horse. He's 11 years old. He's an RPSI. He comes out of an eventing barn. So I'm just going to kind of start from the beginning with him. Stand still and relax. Okay. So now I'm going to start teaching him the very, very, very first skill, which is to yield his tail. Now, when he looks away from me, I'm going to very gently bring his head back towards me, and he doesn't really know that yet. So I'm not expecting perfection there. All right. So I'm going to look, really exaggerate with my body. I'm not touching him yet with the stick. Now I'm touching him with the stick. Now I'm going to get a little louder until he moves over. And Lisa, you can come over here so that they can see. And then I'm going to rub him with the stick, and I straighten up my body, and that shows him, okay, good, that's neutral. I keep my rope short enough that I can stop his front end if I need to. But I'm not pulling on him, and I'm not holding him. Okay, so I rub him, tell him good boy. Now we're going to do that again. I'm going to look. I'm going to touch him really soft. So he's stepping a little bit too far forward, but maybe you guys could see that he understood that request a little better the second time. He was not as tense about it. He had a little bit more understanding of it. I bring his nose towards me there. Okay, we're going to try that again. I'm going to look. I'm not even touching his body right now. Now I'm touching his body. I don't want him to step forward. Okay, I'm going to ask him quickly again so that he can kind of follow up with that. I don't want him to go forward. I want him to move over. There we go. That was the first one where he really stepped under his body with his left hind foot, which is what I wanted. All right, so now we're in the phase where he knows what I want, but he doesn't take it very seriously. He's like, that's easy. I want him to try a little bit. I want him to hustle. I want him to hustle a little bit. So I start really soft with my volume. When I say volume, I mean the strength of my aid. It can just be a tiny, tiny, subtle little just suggestion with my energy, or it can be really loud and physical. So I want to be adjustable in my volume there. So I start just tipping my head and not even touching him. So that was an excellent example. That was an excellent example of how if you're good with your volume and you always start at 0, and then you start really low, like 1 out of 10, just a suggestion, and you always take it as loud as you need to take it, and then always go back to 0, this is the kind of sensitivity you can get. If I always go at 5 out of 10, let's say, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10, my horse is always going to require a 5 out of 10, and he's actually going to get duller to a 5 out of 10. Pretty soon he's going to need a 6 out of 10, or a 7 out of 10. So that's a really, really important concept. And one of the biggest differences between riders that make progress, a lot of progress, and riders that don't make a lot of progress. You want to get really skilled at starting at neutral. I call it neutral. I'm not doing anything with this horse right now. I'm not trying to hold him. I'm not trying to manage him. I'm leaving it up to him. I'm giving the responsibility to him. I'm at 0. And being able to be adjustable. Really, really soft with your horse, or really, really loud if you need to, and anywhere in between, and then back to neutral again. That's what you're looking for. So I hope this has been helpful and interesting to you, and join me again on Secrets of a Horse Whisperer. Thanks.